An attorney for New York Attorney General Letitia James was interrupted shortly after beginning her opening statement on October 2. Their father is Donald Trump Jr. in the civil case in which they are defendants alongside former President Donald Trump and his companies. Your Honor. Appeal, said Clifford Robert, who represents an Eric Trump. This was first nearly 600 objections raised by both sides during the first 25 days of hearing, according to a review transcripts. According to New York defense attorney Arthur Aidala, many more objections were raised than is typical in court hearing where a judge, ostensibly legal expert, decides the case. Objections generally concern jury more than the judge, said Aidala, who represented high-profile clients such as former Hollywood producer Harvey Weinstein at hearing. In a trial case, unless someone is really trying to do something very, very out of line, there usually isn't a lot of objection because the judge knows what he can't take into account. But, over the many days of Trump's trial, a few words are being uttered more frequently. For example, on October 3, second-day hearing, variations of words objection and objection were said 103 times. This was said just shy 10 times word organization as in Trump organization. Donald was said 86 times. That was first-name witness on stand, accountant Donald Bender. And of course there were two Trump defendants. One them, former president himself, was in courtroom. Frequent objections may have more to do with Trump's post-trial legal plans than with ongoing proceedings. According to CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman, he noted Judge Arthur Engoron's Sept. 26 decision that found Trump and the other defendants liable for before the trial began. The case alleges conspiracy, forgery of business records and insurance. The defense feels that this was an unfair trial because the issue of was decided primarily. Klieman said, one of the ways they're trying to show the appellate court how unfair this is by filing these objections. Defense attorneys had already appealed the Sept. 26 ruling and have repeatedly said they intend to appeal for further damages resulting from the case. A source with knowledge of legal team's strategy told CBS News in October that they were prepared for judge to rule against them at end of trial, but they believed appellate courts would compensate them. Defense attorney Christopher Kise said he has filed a complaint for record on appeal multiple times. On November 8, with Ivanka Trump on stand, Kise said he did so because the judge's decisions often go against defendants. Engoron stated why this might be the case. You might try to guess that it's because of bias, or that I think their objections are generally more valid than yours. And their position is, well, I'll just leave it at that. Engoron said. The Trump team believes that any material dating back to July 2014 should be excluded from the lawsuit, which also include